It's Friday, about 8:45 a.m. West Coast time. So yesterday, Maria Machado, Venezuelan opposition leader who earlier this year won the Nobel Peace Prize, visited Donald Trump at the White House. She had her Nobel Peace Prize framed with some text above it and below it, gifting her Nobel Peace Prize to Donald Trump. And it was framed in gold. And she gave it to him, and he accepted it, with a thumbs up, with that tiny little thumb that he has. And they took photos of him accepting her Nobel Peace Prize. Before this happened, yesterday morning, my friend Shahana was here, and she made the comment. It was speculated that Maria Machado was going to do this, that she was going to give her Nobel Peace Prize to Donald Trump, which, first of all, that's not how that works. But Shahana made the observation that the fact that Maria Machado would do this means that she's the wrong person to lead Venezuela. And I thought that that was insightful. But just, I mean, literally every single thing that is happening right now is completely absurd. Literally every single thing that is happening right now is completely absurd. Many of those things also happen to be very violent and very dangerous, but they're still completely absurd. It just, just I'm almost speechless. Imagine being the kind of person that you demand that someone give to you an award or a trophy that they legitimately and fairly won, but you wanted it, so you demand that they give their award or their trophy to you. And you are happy and smiling and giving a thumbs up as you accept this award that was won by another person. I mean, imagine if NFL teams did this with Super Bowl trophies. One team was like, no, we really wanted to win the Super Bowl last year, and we deserve to win the Super Bowl last year. So the team that actually won has to give us their trophy, even though we didn't win the Super Bowl last year. I mean, just imagine if we did this in sporting events, or if you were at work and you work in the mailroom or something, and somebody got promoted to CEO, and you're like, no, actually, I think I deserve that. And so you force the new CEO to give you the little thing off of his desk that has his name on it, and underneath it says CEO, and you put that on your desk in the mailroom. I mean, it's obviously no mystery that Donald Trump is a profoundly mentally and emotionally and psychologically disordered human being. He is unimaginably mentally ill, and his malignant narcissism is the only thing that permits him to do something like what took place in the Oval Office yesterday. He accepted the actual Nobel Peace Prize that someone else had won. And he's going to hang it up on the wall in the Oval Office as though he did something. And he thinks that is normal. He thinks that is normal. Every single person who walks into the Oval Office is going to see that and just go, this guy is fucking off the rails, unhinged, and crazy. Norway, the nation that awards the Nobel Peace Prize, is stunned, putting out a statement basically saying, yeah, that's not how this works. That is just not how this works. And they correctly observed that it is incredibly disrespectful of Maria Machado to the Nobel Peace Prize and the Nobel Committee to just give her Nobel Peace Prize to some other guy. I fully expect them to revoke their award of the Nobel Peace Prize to her. They're gonna revoke it, and they're gonna make another one, and they're gonna give it to somebody else. They're gonna nullify the fact that she even got it in the first place, which is gonna turn that thing hanging on Donald Trump's wall into a fancy paperweight. But he doesn't care, because the black guy, Obama, got one, so that means that Trump deserves one too. And again, it's like, I've been describing these ICE agents as just incredibly small people, just small, and thugs and bullies. And Donald Trump is that. And I think that is completely exemplified by what he just did. He's been demanding, first of all, we took out President Maduro, and Donald Trump refused to install Maria Machado, who did win a nationwide election over Maduro a few years back. He refused to install her as president, which he had the power to do, I guess. Who the fuck knows? He refused to do that because she had been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize and because she had accepted it, because he believed it was his. And so that started this whole thing leading up. He refused to install her as president because she accepted an award that he believed belonged to him. He is a small, petty, vindictive little bitch of a man. And so this process culminated yesterday with her giving Donald Trump her award. Unimaginably disrespectful act on her part. Disrespectful to the Nobel Committee, to the Nobel Peace Prize itself as an idea, as an institution, and demonstrating that she is not, in fact, a leader of anything. That is not what a leader does, ever, period. Venezuela is not a corporation. She's not going in there like Tim Cook from Apple with some gold fucking tchotchke to give to Donald Trump so that he'll lower tariffs on cell phones and laptops. She was the leader of an opposition party under a dictatorship, leading people who wanted freedom. That's why she got the Nobel Peace Prize in the first place. And what she did yesterday demonstrated that she's not worthy of that award at all. Donald Trump never has been and never will be. But what a pathetic display on both of their parts. Just an absolute pathetic display on both of their parts. But again, every single thing that is happening is absurd. And so now Donald Trump, I have no doubt, is walking around the West Wing, showing everybody and telling people that he finally got his Nobel Peace Prize, that he won the Nobel Peace Prize, that I'm sure has her name engraved on the back of it. What a pathetic, small, insecure, weak bitch of a man Donald Trump is. Just like everybody who still supports him. Just like every single person who still supports him. Weak, insecure little bitches. Amazing.